How's it going, everybody? This is May 9th, Merch by Amazon sales update. I'm going to do a sales update just for the last couple of days. It's actually been going pretty good. But before I get into this, I wanted to ask you guys uh, what kind of videos would be helpful to you when it comes to designs, keywords, all that kind of research. I'm getting there are two clear groups of viewers, people that are here basically for kind of entertainment and updates, which is these sales updates videos because they've either been working with merch for a while or they're just curious or starting out. But then there's another group that want to, of course, see these sales updates, but are more curious about how I got to this point, and I can't really judge the level of experience that you guys have with merch. Is it completely basic? Are you just starting out where anything that I talk about when it comes to designs would be helpful, or are we talking about some of the more in-depth analysis, or maybe look at one design and then kind of rip it apart and look at some of the keywords, or do you want to see things like me, maybe picking a website like Canva and showing you guys how to use that for designs and what's trending. I'm just kind of trying to get a sense of what it is that you guys are looking for, because I want to give that to you, but for me it's kind of like it's blurred between just do these sales updates, daily sales updates, because that's what people want to see. But then I also understand that there's a need for something else. So anyways, let me know, drop a comment down below or send me a direct message. It doesn't matter to me. I just want to gather that information to actually provide you guys the content that you're interested in. But let's jump right into this, because May so far has actually been pretty good, and it's exceeding my expectations, because now my new daily average for the US market is about 10. As you can see here, starting on the 3rd, there was a 2 10s, a 7, 12, 10. Yesterday was lower, one of the worst days with 6, and that's actually a huge improvement. I'm recording this first thing in the morning. I already have 4 sales, as you can see, and 2 of those are in the US. So overall, things are going great. My 7-day average has actually increased by about 20 to 30, depending on the day. And this month in the US, I have 68 sales so far, which works out to be $1,300 and $1,325.24 for the total royalties of $242.52. As you can see here, royalties per sale are $356. So that in itself is amazing. It is an improvement for my US sales. This is the wrong chart. I wanted to click on this here just to see where we are and what the monthly sales look like. There was a huge drop off, as you guys know, but I think there's slowly going to be an improvement. And I've mentioned this a number of times before. My newer designs are selling not only in the US but across the board. And these are my total monthly sales. So the first 8 days, I have 88 sales. So I'm looking at about 11 sales a day. There are definitely days where I'm getting 14. There have been a few bad days for at the beginning of the month, as you can see here. But then after that, it's actually started improving. So overall, this looks great. If I was to compare this to the first 8 days of last month, which I'm actually curious about myself, I think 88 would be. Oh, actually, sorry, I didn't actually even do this right. Let's see. So my this month's sales are 98, not 88. I missed a day. So 98, and I do want to compare it to the first 8 days of April, and we'll see. So 78. So it's about 20, and then if I take away 4 from today, we're looking at about 16. So I'm already 16 sales ahead of last month, and last month was one of the weakest month in a while, but still turned out to be, as you can see here, I think the total number was 62, which, you know, for pretty poor performance, it still turned out to be okay, even with such a rough start. So far, all signs up until, you know, today are pointing to improvement, to that, you know, pickup in momentum, and it actually feels pretty good. Because, you know, going through a few rough months, uh, and especially doing the kind of work that I've been doing, uh, just from the volume side, and I'm not talking about like intensive research or anything like that, but just actually like busting my butt every single day to you know, get these numbers up, and not to miss a day of merch, and then actually during that time to have a few bad months is, you know, a lot of people will be like, what's the point, right? Let's just throw some money at ads or whatever. But no, like I just got to keep working, and that's exactly what I'm going to be doing. So the fact that now, you know, just numbers are slightly improving is good enough for me to keep doing what I've been doing. So anyways, thank you guys as always. That's another sales update. Let me know in the comments, like I said at the beginning, anything. The more specific you are, it will be helpful to me. But I definitely want to introduce some more and new content, just to satisfy kind of everybody across the board, because there are many happy people just looking at these kinds of numbers. But I want to do a little more for you guys, and especially newer people, or people that are just starting out with merch, where you know, even just any kind of basic information will be helpful. I don't care about views, even if I get 10 views, but it's actually helping some of you guys. I'll do that as well. So that's it. Thank you guys. I'll talk to you soon.